2024 has given us some memorable moments. 2024 in our beloved sport, UFC MMA, has given us one of the best exciting fights in the history of the sport. 2024 has given us one of the best knockouts, one of the best finishes, one of the best submissions, and 2024 has also, in the other side of it, 2024 has also given us, these bad times to remember. For example, fights that we expected to happen didn't happen. How many of them can we call? Conor McGregor is fight. We all are expecting Conor McGregor to fight. It didn't happen. Khamzat Chimaev Paulo Costa is one of the fights I think not just me, most UFC fans and MMA fans would love to see. There are lots of fights which were cancelled, which many people would have loved to see. Like I said, it has given us one of the brightest side in the history of the MMA. The knockout, Max Holloway finishing Geji, Watan finishing Khiri Prohaska. There are many of them, which all of us, we would agree on. But there's one topic which I think not everybody will agree, because it's a very delicate topic, and that's what brought me here to talk to you guys, which is, who for you has been the best fighter in the year 2024? I mean, everybody will come up with their own opinions. There are lots of choice, there are a lot of opinion. We are here to debate about it. I'm not going to tell you that because of I choose this person, you have to choose what I tell you. Because maybe I know one or two things about MMA which you don't know. No, you might know something I don't know as well. That's why we are here. That's why this channel is for you. It's a community. It's not just for me. It's also for you. So guys, fighters, if you look at the UFC fighters in the roster at the moment, which of them would you consider the best fighter in the year 2024? Which of these fighters you see in the roster card you will consider as your best fighter of 2024? If you look at it, look at the top in the chart, look at the pound for pound rankings. Don't let that deceive you. Don't let that deceive you, because me, I have my own pound for pound ranking. And pound for pound ranking doesn't mean that because you are at the top of the list, it means you are the best fighter of the year. No. But there are only two names for me. Two names who is worthy to be on the top of the chart. Two names. Number one person which you record is Ilia Topuria. We all have seen the way he finished. If he is not supposed to be there as one of the top contenders to win the best fighter of the year, I don't know who else you have to call to replace him. Alex Volkanovski has never been defeated in the featherweight division. Max Holloway has never been knocked out in the UFC. But this guy, Ilia Topuria, knocked out Alex Volkanovski earlier on in the year. And just last week, knocked out Max Holloway for the first time in the history of UFC. So how can that not be reckoned as one of the best achievements of the year 2024? That for me alone is enough to win the best fighter of the year, because beating those two people is a massive achievement. Volkanovski is if not the greatest featherweight fighter of all time, is one of the best to ever do it. It's not even called Volkanovski. It's the great Alexander Volkanovski. He's never been defeated. The way he fights is very tough to beat. But Ilia Topuria finished him in the first round. And not just finishing them, the way he finished them. Finished Alex Volkanovski in the first round. Faced Max Holloway, told Max Holloway, I'm going to knock you out. I'm going to be the first person to knock you out. And knocked him out in third round. That is astonishing. Me, I'm not a huge Ilia Topuria fan, but you have to acknowledge the achievement. You have to acknowledge what this guy has done. Looking at everything that has played out in this 2024, this achievement should be one of the top of this year. Big time top contender to win the 2024. Beating Alex Volkanovski, defending his belt against Max Holloway, which have been the two dominant fighters in that featherweight division in the last decades. If you call featherweight division in the last 10 years, there are only two names that are going to be in the top. Alex Volkanovski and Max Holloway. And this guy beat them in less than 5 rounds. Two of them in less than 5 rounds. That guy should be a massive contender. Ilia Topuria should be a massive contender for the best fighter of UFC in the year 2024. The second contender is nobody else than Alex Poatan Pereira. What can we talk about this guy? This guy have saved UFC 3 to 4 times this year. When you call of fights that have been cancelled, this guy came in short notice, knocking out people, and the fame he has, I think at the moment, although Instagram will give you something else, we all know when you look at the fighters who follow them. Conor McGregor obviously is the highest follower on Instagram. Khabib, other second person. There's John Jones, there's Adesanya, there's the rest of them. But at the moment, the current well-known UFC fighter in the world, MMA fighter in the world, popular MMA fighter in the world, is nobody than Alex Poatan Pereira. This guy has given us 2024 best comeback, best finishing, and best fight performance. Defeating 3 champions, 3 ex-light heavyweight champions. Started with Jan Blachowicz, finish Jiri Prochazka, finish Jamal Hill in first round, come back again and finish Jiri Prochazka, and of recent, demolished Khalid Roundtree. What can we say about the achievement of Poatan? What else can we say about Poatan that he's not a worthy contender? Because I remember people are like discrediting his achievement because the people he fought Khalid Roundtree is an 8th position in the lightweight ranking. He fought this Jiri Prochazka, who has been 2 years off. He fought Jamal Hill, who has been off. Guys, this guy have been dominating the light heavyweight championship for a long time before Alex Poatan. Remember, there are no easy fights in the UFC. There are no easy fights in the UFC. Every UFC fight is a very hard one because nobody is going to come there and allow you to beat them up. It's impossible. They are being paid and they are there for a reason. This guy gave UFC one of the best years in the history of the UFC. This guy, only him, take UFC to the level it is at the moment. The level of view at the moment. Poatan took 2024, said 2024 is the year I'm going to carry UFC on my back. And he did it. And he did it perfectly well. So to you, who is the best fighter of year 2024? Honestly, I would like to know your opinion. I would like to know your opinion. Man, there are a lot of things I could say about this topic. But I want to know your opinion because me saying something, I'm going to give my own choice before we finish this video. But remember, my own opinion is not because of this is how it is. It's just my own choice. These 2 fighters have done amazingly well in year 2024. They're one of the best fighters the UFC has ever produced. And 2 of them definitely are going to be in the Hall of Fame when they retired. So that their records is going to be there. So I would like to know your opinion. Yeah, for me, it is Poatan Pereira. Because this year he has saved the UFC more than 3 to 4 times. And the fight he has fought, the opponents he's fought, he finished them in a spectacular fashion. Same as Ilia Topuria. If any of them win, they are worthy contenders. For me, I go with Alex Poatan. What about you? Who is your best fighter of the year? Let me know down there in the comment down below. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know what you think about the video. Until next time, guys. Peace.